as we return to red in 2010. And at this time, I would like to introduce the man who is responsible for this gathering of all great Americans and great Republicans here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, our host, Ovide Lamontagne. And Betty. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here this evening. This is an opportunity to have a pep rally. A pep rally because by this time next week, most of the polls in New Hampshire will be closed. The votes will be counted, and let's make sure that the votes are counted in favor of freedom and liberty in this country and state. I want to thank Charlie Sherman for agreeing to be Master of Ceremonies. We kept him up past his bedtime. You know, Charlie is the voice of New Hampshire. He's the bon vivant of the area, and it's great to have him participate with us this evening. I want to tell... Thank you, Charlie. I want to mention why we're holding this here tonight, and the Alpine Club has a special place for me, not because it's a place I belong to, but it's a place that's located in New Hampshire, in the heart of people helping people. Within the shadow of this facility, the St. Mary's Bank, the first credit union in the country, founded by French-Canadian immigrants with the help of a parish priest, so people could get access to credit by helping each other. Notre Dame Hospital was founded, again, by French-Canadian immigrants to help the community provide health care to people of immigrants, legal immigrant families. This is what America is about, and this area represents America at its best. Now, you're going to be hearing from some great speakers. And Governor Sununu is going to join us by telephone, I think, right? If our technology works here in a few minutes. But I just wanted to ask you to do a couple things. First of all, pay attention to the speakers, as I know you will. And secondly, think about what you can do between now and next Tuesday. We have the most important election in our lifetime ahead of us. If we hope to save our republic, including the state of New Hampshire, for freedom and liberty that our nation is based on. This is incredible what's happening in our country. You know that and I know that. That's why you're here. And because you know that the people in this country are king. We are the sovereign. It's about time we send servants to Washington, not rulers. And if you work with me, we're going to make sure that our servants in the United States Senate include Kelly Ayotte, who's here with us this evening. And also in the Congress, Frank Ginta and Charlie Bass. They need to go to Washington to serve us. But what's happened to our country isn't reserved for Washington. Because we know what's happened in our country about big government and runaway spending is happening in Concord too. Which is why we need to work very hard between now and next Tuesday to make sure that the next governor of New Hampshire is John Stevens, who's going to be with us this evening. And we have some wonderful state Senate candidates, new House of Representative candidates, as well as some returning who believe in limited government, fiscal responsibility, national security, and state security, including border security for our people and our country. Those are the principles upon which we're based. Those are the principles upon which these candidates are running. And those are the ideals that we need to reclaim as the sovereign, the king of this country, as the people of this great nation. Will you join me in that? Let me know when Governor Sununu is ready to speak. He's ready to speak. Okay, is he actually here? Oh, he's on the phone. I thought he got getting small there. Before he speaks, let me remind you what he's been saying all along. First of all, are we blessed or what to have John Sununu as our state party chairman? Wow. Governor Sununu has said from the beginning of his term, you've got to go out to the neighborhoods in your cities and towns, in churches at the end of services, in your businesses, in stores, and talk, talk, talk. You got it. Talk, talk, talk. And I added a corollary to that, which is to invite, invite, invite. There's a week left to invite your neighbors who may not have voted in a long time, but are energized to vote. This is the time to talk to people in your family who may not have voted, or who may have voted, the wrong way. They realize it's the wrong way now, and this is the opportunity for us to get back right with the people and with the state and the federal government by electing the right people. Freedom is not free. You know that, and I know that. And thank God for the men and women in uniform who every day preserve our freedom. But if the price of freedom is eternal vigilance, which it is, that price has to be paid by each and every one of us. We have a burden and a duty to preserve this great country for our children and our grandchildren. And if we miss this opportunity, we have no one else to blame but ourselves. So join us, join these candidates, and let's work together as a team to make sure that we go back to red in the state of New Hampshire this next Tuesday.